Since streaming allows viewers to binge watch entire series in a single weekend, it can be difficult to distinguish between decent and outstanding series, especially with platforms like Netflix. So today we'll be looking at 10 biggest shows of every year. Number 10, Cheers. It's difficult to keep up with all the new and returning series, but some stand out year after year, whether it's for specific seasons or a good premiere. Cheers is a 275 episode American sitcom TV series that aired on NBC from September 30th, 1982 to May 20th, 1993. Ted Danson, John Ratzenberger, Woody Harrelson, Shelley Long are some of the actors who starred in Cheers. Cheers had a strong sense of place, and the show's gags were based on well-developed people and relationships, the most notable of which were the romance between ex-Jock bar owner Sam Malone and his new well-read bartender Diane Chambers. Cheers, created by brothers Glenn and Les Charles, are directed by James Burrows, debuted at the 75th place in the Nielsen ratings in its initial year, before going on to become a staple of NBC's long line of hit must-see comedies. The Cosby Show is a sitcom created by Bill Cosby. Number 9, Seinfeld. Entertainment Weekly, Rolling Stone, and TV Guide have all ranked Seinfeld as one of the best TV sitcoms of all time, and the show's iconic characters, storylines, and catchphrases have become an indelible part of a popular culture. In the 6th season, The Show About Nothing finally made it to the top. The program, which premiered in 1989 and was created by Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld, boosted the careers of Seinfeld and his co-stars Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Jason Alexander, while Michael Richards Kramer became iconic. Jerry Seinfeld said near the conclusion of the show's run that one of the show's underappreciated qualities was a multitude of locations and sets, which created an unusual sense of indoor-outdoor movement for a multi-camera sitcom. It earned an Emmy for Outstanding Comedy Series in 1993, and in 2014, Hulu paid $130 to $180 million for the streaming rights to 9 seasons of the series episodes. Number 8, X-Files. The X-Files, Fox Hallmark drama for the most of the 1990s, was one of primetime television's all-time great hit science fiction series, created by Chris Carter. From September 1993 through May 2002, the original TV show aired. The X-Files managed to combine practically every basic quality that makes a show popular throughout the course of its 9 seasons. It had an intriguing narrative storyline in which its core characters were involved. It combined procedural features with its Monster of the Week style, and it's well received by critics. It's effectively handled Mulder and Scully's "will they won't they" for the entire run, and had a slew of notable characters that contributed both funny and mystery. Despite the fact that things got changed in later seasons, the X-Files actually had something for everyone. The 6th episode 10th season debuted on January 24, 2016 and was completed on February 22, 2016. The X-Files returned for an 11th season of 10 episodes, which aired on January 2018 and finished in March 2018, following the rating success of the comeback. In addition to the TV show, the movies have been released. The X-Files Fight for the Future, which was released in 1998 and was set in the same universe as the TV series, and The X-Files I Wanna Believe, which was released in 2008, 6 years after the original TV run had finished. Number 7, The Sopranos. The show premiered on HBO in January 1999, after the pilot was ordered in 1997. The show lasted 6 seasons and 86 episodes, ending on June 10, 2007. Broadcast syndication followed in the United States and around the world. The Sopranos began as a drama about a crime leader with mother issues, but it swiftly expanded to remark on or observe a wide range of issues in American life, from the usefulness of psychotherapy to the manner in which a family ran enterprise. The Sopranos is one of the programs that ushered in a new era of serial television, and its final remains one of the most unforgettable episodes of any TV show ever, thanks to consistently superb performances from James Gandolfini, Eddie Falco, and a stellar ensemble. Number 6, Friends. Many of you may not be surprised why the show is on our list. Friends is one of the key reasons that NBC became known for its humor in the 1990s, and the show launched the careers of its ensemble cast. The sitcom was able to balance hilarity with seriousness at times, and the diverse cast of characters provided something for almost everyone to relate to. Marta Kaufman and David Crane met in Brandy's theater department, and by the time they made friends, they added a third collaborator, Kevin Bright, with whom they'd collaborated on the HBO series Dream On's pilot. The chemistry of the show's youthful, attractive actors thrived in the energy of a sitcom about being in your 20s in New York and at loose ends. The show is still popular and watched by millions of fans from across the globe. Number 5, The Office. The Office is a mockumentary sitcom that chronicles the daily life of office workers in the United States. The American version features Steve Carell as the well-intentioned but horribly uncomfortable boss of the Dunder Mifflin Paper Company. Based on Ricky Gervais, in Stephen Merchant's successful BBC program. The team follows a staff about 24 hours a day, capturing their often amusing and odd interactions as they do whatever it takes to keep the company afloat. Carell, who was best known as a Daily Show correspondent at the time, became a household star thanks to the show, which led to a film career. Number 4. Mad Men. Few shows have received the same level of critical appreciation as Matthew Weiner's period drama-led Mad Men, which aired on AMC for 7 seasons. The Mad Men pilot was written by Matt Weiner over a decade before it was picked up by the AMC as the network's first scripted drama, premiering in the summer of 2007 and instantly capturing the public's interest with a depiction of Madison Avenue and the country as the stormy 1960s dawned. After reading the Mad Men pilot, David Chase hired Weiner as a writer for The Sopranos and persuaded HBO to pursue it. AMC has established itself as a network to be reckoned with for the high-quality new shows. Mad Men's fascination stems from its multi-layered deceptions, which are fueled by the show's cocktail culture and erupted social age. Number 3. Game of Thrones. While The Sopranos established HBO as a serious drama contender, Game of Thrones has transformed the network into a ratings giant. The mega-hit HBO series based on George R.R. Martin's acclaimed series of novels, A Song of Ice and Fire, virtually took a life of its own. The Emmy Award-winning medieval fantasy drama chronicled the terrible battles of the two strong houses as they fought for control of Westeros' 7 kingdoms. Its elaborate production values and rich mythology feel like they've never been seen before on television. During its first 4 seasons, it regularly competed with The Sopranos in terms of viewership figures. The show sparked the creation of licensed items, games, and replica armor, as well as an increased sales of the original novels. Characters that you would believe are going to go on for 6 seasons met an early end, Benioff promised reporters before the show premiered. As a result, as season 1 came to a close, a major character died. Number 2. Breaking Bad. The critically acclaimed AMC series Breaking Bad made Walter White a legend, and Bryan Cranston's portrayal of the high school teacher turned meth kingpin rocketed him into occult notoriety. It's difficult to measure how many things Vince Gilligan's Breaking Bad accomplished, but one of the most important was transforming Bryan Cranston from sitcom star to dramatic anti-hero. Cranston also won 4 Primetime Emmy Awards for his performance. It is widely regarded as one of the best television shows of all time, having become the most watched cable TV show in the United States and the most highly praised of all time. Breaking Bad will almost certainly remain one of TV's best series for decades to come, as it never lost its dark comedy while laying out one dismally awful turn of events after another. Number 1. The Mandalorian. Jon Favreau's The Mandalorian is an American-based Western television series. It's a new Star Wars series that follows the adventures of a lone gunfighter after the Empire falls. About 5 years after the events of Star Wars Episode 6 Return of the Jedi, the series begins. In the Star Wars universe, another fighter rises after the legends of Jango Fett and Boba Fett. The Mandalorian takes place after the Empire's destruction and before the rise of the First Order. The series is largely shot on sound stages in Los Angeles, with plate photography and other overseas locations thrown in for good measure. There is also one scene that required a huge number of stormtroopers, but they didn't have enough outfits according to David Filoni. He ended up enlisting the help of members of the 501st Legion, a fan group dedicated to creating a stormtrooper cosplay. No one could have predicted how popular the wordless small green guy would become. Though his real name is The Child, he is instantly called Baby Yoda. This was the end of our video. If you guys enjoyed watching it, then you know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back with more videos. Bye.